Welcome to another edition of Our City, an exciting week in the city of Elizabeth. It's our first ever restaurant week here in our city. And so please visit www.dineelizabethnj.com for a list of participating restaurants, menus, and sponsor information. www.dineelizabethnj.com, a great opportunity to discover a new restaurant or enjoy one of your favorites at a discount here in Elizabeth during Restaurant Week. Also on Tuesday of this week at 11 o'clock, a news conference where Continental Airlines will announce its official entry into the Star Alliance, the most comprehensive airline alliance in the world. Its participation will bring tremendous benefits to our region's air travelers. Star Alliance includes 21 airlines offering 17,000 daily flights to 916 destinations in 160 countries. Continental's entry into Star will better connect Elizabeth, the New Jersey-New York region, to other cities large and small around the world. Jeff Simsek, the Continental's president and chief operating officer, will be in attendance and speaking. Also that event, following it at 1 o'clock, the 2009 Elizabeth Municipal Alliance Committee will be held at Peterstown Community Center, located at 408 Palmer Street. For more information on the Alliance, please call 820-4050. On Wednesday, October 28th, at 6 o'clock, the United Way of Greater Union County's Hispanic leadership will have a reception at Tapas of Spain, located at 746 Cartland Street on Route 1 northbound in the city of Elizabeth. It's celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month. This reception will be held to raise funds for a new Elizabeth Hispanic Family Success Center. The purpose of the center will be to provide information and assistance to help families receive needed services as well as enrich the lives of children by strengthening families and neighborhoods. The theme is creating new partnerships for the future of Latinos in Union County. For more information, call 353-7171. On Friday, October 30th, the grand opening and ribbon cutting of Proceed's second office building, located at 1130 East Grand Street, diagonally across from Elizabeth Police Headquarters. The ceremony will begin at 11 o'clock. The tour of the new facility at 11:30. Refreshments from 12:30 to 1:30. For more information, please call 469-3248. And also at noon, the Census Bureau's first monthly New York, New Jersey Partnership Specialist meeting at the Elizabeth Public Library on South Broad Street. The meetings will highlight the city's partnership and future initiative for the upcoming count. For more information regarding Census 2010, please call 820-4026. And on Saturday, October 31st, is Halloween. Please remember to trick or treat in groups. Wear safety reflectors, especially on dark-colored costumes, and parents, inspect all of the treats before consumption. The most important part is have a safe and a happy Halloween. Friday, October 30th, from 4 to 8, the City of Elizabeth and the Wealth Financial Group, an office of MetLife, is pleased to host this year's Harvest Youth Festival at School 23, the Nicholas Murray Butler School and After School SOAR program. We will partner with Elizabeth's Office of Youth Services, Financial Literacy Programs, Safe Haven, and Building Future Leaders. This new partnership will offer youth an opportunity about smart decisions with their money, learning saving and spending habits. So if you need any more information concerning these events or any other events, please call our Public Information Office at 820-4124. And for this week's show, I'm pleased to be joined by the president of Union County College, who's had some great successes in the last month, where he's opened up a new school here in the city of Elizabeth in our Midtown section, and that is the president, Dr. Thomas Brown. Dr. Brown, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Good seeing you again.
And I got a kick out of your comments when you dedicated the building about all of the conversations with the mayor. We sure had them over the last 3 years.
It's been
some good and some bad.
Yeah, but it's here.
It's here.
And it's a gorgeous building.
Now, you said you were going to retire.
That's
and
right.
I said to you, you can't retire until this building is open. Did you have any thoughts of getting out during this whole process?
No, absolutely not. I made a promise to the city, to you, and to the Board of Trustees and Governors that I would stay, and I have stayed. And my next venture, hopefully will be with you, is the new garage.
Well, we're close on that. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show,
Sure.
but tell us about the project and the new facility on Jersey Avenue in our town, West Jersey Street. It was a long time coming from the time the initial appropriations, but it got done.
Yes. As the audience knows, we do have a building. We've had a building there since 1991, the Lessner Building, the old Elizabethtown gas building. And that was a very constricted building because everything's in a square. The center part of the building is toilets and the elevators. So everything you have is restricted. This building gives us a lot more flexibility, but we'll use both buildings. Our affiliation with the City of Elizabeth goes back to the 70s, the old Bayway Community Center. And then after that, we were moved into one of your favorite buildings, the Thomas and Betts buildings, which was a warehouse where we were on the second floor since the 1970s. And then we moved into the Lessner Building in 1989. We didn't actually occupy it. Then I came in 1990, and we pushed it ahead. And it grew very, very quickly. We had about 1,700 students in Thomas and Betts, but no academic programs. It was training people on welfare to get jobs and training people to learn English. When we moved into the new building, we opened it up to a lot of different programs, and it grew real quickly.
Now, Dr. Brown, I didn't know you were there since 1990. You came from where?
State University of New York in Utica. But I'm basically, although I was born in Philly, I was raised in South Jersey, in Merchantville, and in Longport, New Jersey, which is by Atlantic City.
And you reside in Union County today?
Yes.
That's good.
I've been here since 1990.
Now, Dr. Brown, are you based in Elizabeth or Union? Where do you
I'm
go
in
back and
Cranford.
forth? In Cranford, I mean.
Cranford,
Are you
yes.
back and forth between Cranford, your home base?
Yeah, that's where the main operation of the college is.
And that is filled, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's one of the reasons we feel blessed to be in the city of Elizabeth in this new building.
Now, a community college, and it's a two-year college. It's always been associated with two-year degrees, and there's been movement around the country to try to extend this to four-year degrees in certain areas. You have thoughts on that, by the way?
I don't, because we have no room, period. We have about 2,000 students in St. Hedwig's. And one of our objectives is to get out of that location and move those students into Center City. But until we work with you on the garage, we have to keep the students there. I have no space whatsoever.
And so do you actually have a waiting list then?
Yes, we
You
do.
do?
Yes.
So not years ago, if you wanted to go to a community college, you could basically just sign up and say, okay, they'll take you. But that's not the case anymore.
No, it's not the case anymore, and I think it's been a misconception. We have open admission, but not open graduation. We do very, very well in our accreditation. We just went through reaffirmation of our accreditation about 2 years ago and got 100%. Our nursing school has consistently gotten 98 to 100% in every graduating class. And there was a waiting list for that also.
There's always been a difficult time getting into nursing school. Even
Yes.
when I was in high school, and the nursing school was a very sought-after program for those who wanted to be nurses. It was close to home for the men and women who wanted to do it here, and it was also a quality education.
Yes, for those of you watching, go a little bit further back, it used to be Elizabeth General, and then they merged with the nuns, and now it's called Trinitas. And we also have another program at Muhlenberg, which is now owned by JFK. And even though the hospital is closing, the nursing still exists. We are the second largest associate degree nursing program in the United States, with about 2,800 students. We're quite large.
You still running out of Muhlenberg?
Yes,
And that's going to continue.
yes.
Tell us about all the partners and agencies involved in the project to get this going. Can you remember them all?
Yes. Obviously, it's the county. Been very
Well, the county's
supportive.
been the leader. I mean, they were the ones that initially got the funding, and without the county, this probably wouldn't have worked.
No, and I think also without Senator Lesniak and Senator Donald T. Francesco way back putting extra money in the budget under Governor Whitman, we would have never gotten off the ground. And once that started, it really started to bubble up. And then Governor Greavy gave us extra money too. And along with the Improvement Authority, also with you, we bought some of the land behind the building, and you cleared a lot of hurdles for us in that area. So it's a multiple operation.